statement. The tagline is going to end up being "Murder Your Thirst," which is fantastic.
Murder your
And then
thirst.
their mission statement is "Death to Plastic." Basically,
Hey guys, the loud guys. Today we are going to watch the deadliest drink ever, Liquid Death, a water company. So what is this about? And also this is a new channel of this guy. It is the Fat Files. Normally we have seen the Fat Electrician, but I think so that channel was only about like war and military related videos, and this channel is all about like other kind of interesting topics.
General knowledge.
And he is very interesting person to hear too, so I would not mind hearing interesting other topics from him.
Also he is wearing proper t-shirt here and now because he usually wears sando.
No, I didn't notice that, so good for you. You
I'm a
noticed
girl.
that. Yes,
I
you notice all these things.
Just the
I
way
only
you notice that girls with big
yes,
B's.
I noticed only his wife coming in and doing something weird.
Weird.
So I will be waiting. Like, does that happen on new channel also? We'll see or not. So let's start this
Video.
I think this might be my new segment. I'm going to call it Angry Case Studies, and I'm just going to go over my favorite and least favorite businesses and why they're awesome or why they suck.
Oh.
Today
Angry
we're
case
talking about
studies.
Liquid Death. It is the most savage company on the internet, and it has the
Liquid
best
Death.
marketing team on the planet. Now, that's a pretty big statement by me, so how do I know they have the best marketing team on the planet? Well, the company is only 4 years old. It was started in 2019, and today they are worth $700 million,
Wow.
which is really impressive for any company, but it's unbelievably, incredibly impressive when I tell you that all this company sells is water in a can and merch
I've heard
promoting
about
their
this.
water in a can. I'm going to say that again, but slower.
What
They
is
take
in a
water,
water in a
shit that's
can?
basically
I know
free,
about
stick
this.
it in a can, and then sell it for like $3.50 a can, and now they're worth $700 million. All right, before we go any further, I do have to say this. I'm not affiliated
$4
with-
a can.
Yes.
So that's about in India. You can say about 8 fours are 32. So that is 320 rupees. So that is too
This
much.
much water for
In-
320 rupees.
In India, we get water bottles for 20 rupees.
20 to 10 rupees.
20 rupees you can consider 1 liter bottle.
1
And
liter.
he gives this can
much
for
can.
320 just to put it in a can. And even we get Coca-Cola can for 60 rupees.
I don't know how they have marketed this, but this was so
And-
popular.
And who buys it?
I was thinking the same. Who buys this costly water?
I don't know. Even though if considering inflation also, still it is very expensive for, I would say, America also.
associated with Liquid Death in any way, shape, or form, even though I tried to be. I tried to get them to sponsor this video and sponsor my whole channel if I could, but they didn't get back to me, so I am not affiliated with them at all. So the rest you can take at face value. I am, however, affiliated with today's sponsor, Zydex, custom gaming PCs built right here in America with American-made tech support. They have pre-built models ready to go, or they can build any custom computer you want to pretty much any spec you want. Go check them out. I'll have a link and a discount code down below. Let's get back to the video. So here's what happened. The guy that founded the company, Mike Cesario, was at a Vans Warped Tour concert, and he realized that all the people that were performing on stage were drinking Monster energy drinks all day, every day, which clearly is humanly impossible. So he got closer, investigated, and he realized that they weren't actually monsters. They were Monster tour water, basically
Tour
Monster
water.
cans that Monster put water inside of so that athletes and band members and people that were performing could drink water and not drink Monster and die while they were doing whatever they're doing. To which Mike, the founder of Liquid Death, is like, wow, that's kind of fucked up and misleading. What if I did the same exact thing, except I just sold it as water and made water cool, like Monster and beer and energy drinks are cool. So that's what he set out to do. Okay, step number 1, get it a cool name. Liquid Death, the coolest name possible. It's absolutely perfect. Why would you call water Liquid Death? Because that's exactly what it is, okay? I've been saying this for years. Any body of water that's too big to fit in my cup is too much. Now, this is going to be an unpopular opinion, but swimming is dumb and the ocean is absolutely terrifying. Now, is that because I was a fat kid growing up and I didn't like taking my shirt off in front of girls? Perhaps, but also maybe I'm onto something because think about it, 10 billion, mammalian, fafillion years ago, fish were floating around in the ocean and they're like, man, this kind of fucking sucks. We should evolve us some legs so we can leave. And then they did that and they left. What's that? You're not convinced? Don't worry, I can keep going. Let's have a look at the license plate of the worst state in the country, Minnesota. The home of 10,000 lakes. Coincidence? I think not. Now, if you've never been to the state of Minnesota, let me break it down for you. It's like they took the state of California and said, how can we get rid of all the redeeming qualities of California? Which is like The weather. They got rid of the weather. It's just cold California. That's all that state is. Now, is that because of all the large bodies of water around the state? Probably not. But you know what is? All of the bugs. Do you have any idea how many fucking mosquitoes you have when you have 10,000 lakes? They are the biggest mosquitoes I've seen in my entire life. I'm fairly confident it's their state bird. Okay, look, I'm just guessing, but your football team would probably be a lot better if they could practice without being attacked by blood-sucking hummingbirds all the time. Yeah. Okay, look, if you're from Minnesota, don't take it personal. I'm just kidding. I love you guys. I'm from Iowa. I'm contractually obligated to make fun of you. I'm probably just jealous that you guys have a pro football team and I don't. But to be fair, we do have the same number of Super Bowl wins.
Oh, that is hurtful.
The point I'm trying to get to is that Liquid Death is the absolute perfect name for water. Everybody's freaking out about Panera's lemonade killing like 2 or 3 people over the course of 5 years. Oh. Meanwhile, water's out here sinking the entire Titanic and nobody bats an eye. So now they've got the perfect name. Now they need the perfect tagline and the perfect mission statement. The tagline is going to end up being Murder Your Thirst, which is fantastic. And then their mission statement is Death to Plastic, basically justifying why they have their water in a can because, you know, plastic bottles are bad for the environment and save the turtles and all that bullshit. So they've got the perfect product. Now they just have to launch a viral ad campaign, and to do that, they're going to model off of energy drinks and alcohol, which is perfect because those are the 2 things that are so well marketed that people will actually go out and spend their money to buy merchandise. Which is basically they've marketed the product so well that not only are people going to buy that product, but people are going to buy additional products like shirts, hoodies, jackets, hats, whatever, so that they can buy that and wear it, turn themselves into a walking piece of advertisement to let the rest of the world know, hey, I associate with this product and I'm cool too.
I'm doing the same, Levi.
How do you do, fellow kids?
So that's the plan. How are they going to accomplish it? Step 1, they're going to make a commercial, and that commercial is going to begin with a woman declaring herself as a paid actress.
I'm a professional actor, and I'm getting paid to tell you about a revolutionary new product.
She then proceeds to explain why water is metal as fuck.
Water is deadly. It kills innocent surfers and snowboarders and kayakers. Every year, water is responsible for thousands and thousands of deaths. Energy drinks only kill like, what, 1 or 2 kids?
And then it pans out to reveal that she's been waterboarding some dude with liquid death the entire time. It's the perfect commercial for this product. Now this is the point in time where the money's going to start rolling in, okay? Here's the plan. We're going to take that money and then we're going to launch our new initiative. Remember, our mission statement is death to plastic. We don't like plastic bottles. So what are we going to do? We're going to use all our profits to pay for postage for our fans and other people to mail empty plastic bottles back to Coca-Cola and Pepsi to troll the rest of the industry. Okay, not only are they going to break into the food and beverage industry in like 2020, they're going to talk shit while they do it. Do you understand how unprecedented that is? Do you understand how hard it is to break into the beverage industry? It's virtually impossible because Coca-Cola's got that shit on lock because they started off way back in the day on easy mode when it was legal to put cocaine inside of your soda. Obviously, they've got a cult following, okay? Just for the record, if you don't know, cocaine is bad for you. Does it smell great? Absolutely. For legal reasons, that was a joke. Moving on. Seriously, it's like me versus my grandparents at buying a house in our 20s. Back in the day, they paid like $5 and half a bag of Skittles for a 5-bedroom house, and now that house is worth like $3 million. Do you understand how hard it is to overcome that much of a head start? I mean, look at Pepsi. When they first came out, they couldn't get any market penetration against Coca-Cola because it was motherfucking Coca-Cola. They literally had to go out and buy the entire chain of Taco Bell and KFC just so they could get restaurants to have Pepsi products so that they could get people to try their shit. The point I'm trying to get to is it's virtually impossible to break into the beverage industry, and these guys did it for virtually no money at all, and it's absolutely incredible. So everything's going good. They're selling cans of water. They're selling every kind of merch you can imagine. Shirts, hats, water bottles, fucking snare drums, LED signs, anything under the sun, they're selling. Their branding is that powerful. Then they take it to the next level and they start selling flavored sparkling water, which is absolutely genius because nobody's ever made flavored sparkling water cool. I mean, let's face it, most men would never ever in a million years consider drinking sparkling water in front of their friends, okay? You gonna show up to your buddy's garage with a 6-pack of Perrier or LaCroix? Absolutely not. Okay, look, I'm a grown-ass man. I love all my friends. I could call up any one of them at 3 a.m. on a Tuesday and they'll help me bury a body in a cornfield with no questions asked. But if I start drinking fucking Perrier in front of them, the shit talking is gonna continue for the rest of forever.
No, we are not French. We're American because you're in America, okay? Greatest country on the planet.
But now that's not the case because I can show up with an 8-pack of tall boys that look like energy drinks or Four Locos and it's called Liquid Death. Nobody's gonna bat an eye. Buh! Are you really willing to overpay on water in a can just to maintain your fragile masculinity?
Yeah.
Buh! You're fucking A right I am. In fact, I'm gonna go buy a lift kit for my truck as soon as I get done filming this YouTube video so I can jack it 10 feet in the air and never take it off-road ever again. All jokes aside though, this product is actually genuinely cool because if you're an adult going to a party, you can bring this if you don't want to drink alcohol and nobody's gonna bat an eye and you don't have to have that awkward, here's why I'm not drinking conversation.
But
and
still it's
for somebody
water
like
only,
me
no?
who drinks energy drinks and beer and my kid wants to be like dad, I can give him a can of something that's not bad for him and he can drink that too and he gets to feel cool.
That
and
might
they're
be
actually
start
starting
of an
to target
habit.
kids specifically. I mean,
To
here's their
change
new
the
mascot,
habits,
Murder
maybe.
Mountain. He's got a can for a head, eyes for nipples. He's wielding a giant axe and he cuts people's heads off. And they're going to make it a new Fortnite skin, which I'm sure they're spending millions of dollars to do. But for the first time ever, I feel pretty okay with the company targeting kids in their advertising because it's genuinely good for them. It's not Monster with their 54 grams of sugar per can. It's not fucking cigarettes trying to make candy flavored
just water.
cigarettes. It's not vape so my kid can blow a cumulonimbus cloud out of one of his nostrils. It smells like fucking Fruit Loops. It's just water. They're making drinking water cool again. And the
Yeah.
coolest part about this is if you try to stop Liquid Death in their mission from making drinking water cool, they will absolutely roast you. Got a couple of different examples, starting off with my personal favorite. They recently came out with a new line of tea, and one of the tea flavors was obviously
Is
the
this
classic
iced
half
tea?
tea, half lemonade, known as the Arnold Palmer. They wanted to stay on brand. They also wanted to give the nod to the heritage of the drink, so they named it Armless Palmer, which I thought was a perfect
Armless
nickname.
Palmer.
Now, apparently, whoever owns the trademark for the beverage of Arnold Palmer didn't find that funny at all, and they decided to send them a cease and desist letter telling them they had to
Oh.
rename that drink or quit selling it altogether. At which point, Liquid Death, realizing they didn't have the money to go toe-to-toe with these enormous beverage companies, said, you know what, fine, we'll go ahead and rename it, to which they did. It's now named Dead Billionaire.
Oh.
Okay, now
Oh
personally,
my
I think that's
God.
hilarious. I believe in talk shit, get hit.
They are
However,
very
a bunch of people
hard
the
on
internet
trolling.
got really mad about that. Now, here's the thing with that. Most of those people on the internet that got mad at that were people that would never ever drink Liquid Death in a million years anyways, so ultimately it doesn't really matter. And now all the people that
Only
do
some
drink
few
Liquid
people
Death,
drink it
every
regularly.
time somebody asks what it is, they get to tell that really funny story. While we're talking about people being angry, let's go over what they do with the angry comments that they receive. They have an in-house metal band and turn the comments into song titles. I'm gonna go ahead and read you some of those right now. Quote, it's dumb, I won't buy it. Fuck whoever started this. Worst name for a water company. Huge tools. You deserve your mouth pissed in. This is very demonic. Murder myself. Go fuck yourself. Good try, Satan. Blood everywhere? I thought this was alcohol.
What do you think? Is this a cool idea to sell a water can at that cost?
Now, as far as he has told, now I think it might be cool, but yes, for me also this does not look very right because like selling water in India, we say that selling water for 20 rupees is also that it is not right. But like selling
For
it for
us, even I've heard about, my grandma was saying that selling a water because it's free and people are selling it. So this is a, very bad thing.
and what they do is they just tell you that okay, we have put minerals inside it, something inside,
There's
but
nothing
they do
like
nothing. They just pack the water properly and they just give it to you, and for that they charge that much money. So that is the difference. And even in 20 rupees, they have a lot of margin. How much margin they would have? They would have like easily 1000% margin because what is
It's
the
just
cost?
a water.
And can, that's it. And the thing is their marketing budget would be very high because yes, they just showed that how much important marketing is. Like you can market anything. Like even we have seen very good products fail because their marketing was not good, and this is an example of product being normal but they marketed it so well.
But at first I thought this water has something different, something from a normal water. We have heard that about our cricketer Virat Kohli. He drinks very expensive water. I think it's black water or
Yeah.
something. So I thought this water is like that kind of thing, like something different from that black water, but it's just normal water. And if they are replacing the bad habits, suppose if I'm hanging out with friends and they are just having that Coke and I'm grabbing that can of that what is the name of Liquid Death, and then I'm having it, then it looks cool. It is just to look cool. Nothing, there's no difference.
Yes, that is the main point of it, I think. So what do you think about it? Do let us know in the comment section below. So do like, share and
Subscribe.
Bye.
Bye.